Okay, did you know that you can sell on Jumia without actually having the product?
Yes, yeah, I knew you didn't know that. So,
That's what you're talking about in this video.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race.
So what I'm talking about actually is called Jumia Dropshipping. So generally, what's dropshipping? Dropshipping is a business model that involves selling products without stocking them. So you realize that the traditional model of selling products online is, if I'm selling phones, for example, I have to have a stock pile of mobile phones in somewhere, either in my house or in a warehouse somewhere. But dropshipping came. Now they eliminated the need for stocking that. But the question is, where do you get the products? That's where it gets interesting, because what you do is, first you create a website. Yes, you have a website, your e-commerce website. There you only have pictures of your products. So if you're selling phone A, I only have the picture of phone A and its price. If it's 10,000, phone A 10,000, phone B 15,000, phone C 8,000. You understand? I only have pictures. When someone comes to my website, places an order for that product or phone A, remember, I only have the picture. So what I do is, the client pays 10,000 for that. So what I do is, take that 10,000 that they paid me, that phone A, I go to a supplier that we've agreed that he or she will always be selling me these products in wholesale price. So the deal is, you will have to pay to sell me the product in wholesale. You understand? Get the idea? So I take the 10,000, pay wholesale for that one product, say 5,000, then ship the product to the customer. Remember, they paid 10,000. Now I've bought the product from the supplier for 5,000. What's my profit? 5,000. So 5,000. That's the basic idea of dropshipping. This is how it works on Jumia. This is exactly how it works on Jumia. Now, if you go to Jumia replaces your need of having your own website, because you understand that there is a lot of stuff that goes into creating your own e-commerce website. You have to design it, you have to get traffic to it. But actually, Jumia has claimed that they receive up to 15 million visits per month. That's a lot of people. Now, what they do is, all of these products that you're seeing being sold here doesn't come from Jumia. These are guys like you and me who have created accounts on Jumia. Now they are called merchants. Jumia called them merchants. Now I'll show you later on how to do that yourself. So if you look at, for example, this postman here, this is a vegetable product. This guy is selling it for 4,000. Now if you look at closely here, so this says this is an official store, which means the official, the real producers of this postman are the ones selling it. But if you look at generic products like this one, these are socks. This one also is official store. I'm looking for something that, someone like you and me would like. There wouldn't be an official store. That's also an official store. Wait a minute. So official store technically means it's being sold by the manufacturer or the original. How about you, Roach? Yes, this is one. So these guys, I don't know if this is Rock or Roach. I don't know. So these are mini fridge. They call it Cinco de whatever, but these are mini fridge, and it's being sold by. If you look at, where is it? Seller score. It's being sold by Oki General Trading Kenya. limited. So these guys are the one that are selling this. So it's not the official store. Yeah, it's not the official store. Now, if you look at this one, this guy has listed this thing for 18,000. But if you look at it, probably they don't have this product in store. When you go to Jumia and buy this product, you'll find that probably this you will pay this as you order it. Place an order, you pay for it. Now, of course, Jumia won't send them the money, but this is how it works. It's a little bit twisted. Now, what happens is when you receive an order from Jumia, like, okay, there's someone who has ordered the Roach RF, whatever, for 18,000. What you do is you go to town, you look for exactly the same model, exactly what the customer ordered, but of course, you won't pay 18,000. That's where the money is. You'll probably pay for something like 14,000 or 15,000. Yeah, you'll probably pay less. Yeah, you'll probably pay less. You'll understand later on why that is. Once you've gotten the product for less than what the customer paid for, you take it now to Jumia at drop-off location. So there are some designated locations that Jumia has, designated for their sellers to drop off the product. So once you get the product, drop off on any of these locations. So I'll leave a link in the description, but of course you'll also get them once you create an account on Jumia, which we will talk about later on. So you drop off at any of these locations. What happens next is now that of course you will drop off there. I've been there, by the way. Once you drop it off, they make sure that the product is actually what the customer ordered. After that, they package it. It's not them actually, it's you. So you package the product. So if it's, for example, a fridge like this one, you'll have to put it in a box, write the delivery note, the location of the customer contact and all of that, stick it at the top, and then you leave the product on Jumia. Now from there, Jumia now will ship it to their customer. Now, after like a month, now you get your money. Remember, they will pay you 18,399, and of course you pay for the product like 15,000. I'm just using an example. Now, but there are other dynamics when it comes to pricing. Like, of course, this guy won't make exactly this. This is not what he will pocket. But of course, I will talk about that in a minute. So how do you get started? The first thing you need to do is to create a seller account on Jumia. Now, to create a seller account, just go to Jumia, scroll down, and then you will see here, sell on Jumia. Just click on it, and of course, as you can see here, they're trying to sell themselves to you, which is very typical. As you can see, they say that 40% of our sellers make more than 50,000 a month. Yeah, of course, that's really cool. 50,000 is, a sizable amount. Now, what I want you to do is just click start selling. Now, before you do that, you see how this works. So these are simple questions like, where is the stock? So who owns the stock? Who has the stock? Because the vendor, which is the vendor, is you. You are the vendor. Who packs the product? You. Who delivers the product? Jumia. Who handles after sales? Jumia. Who handles customer service? Jumia. This is typically the dropshipping model. Because click start selling. Now from here, you fill everything here. So there are three things. You have to create a seller account, provide information, provide business information, provide bank account information, and then of course the summary. Once you are accepted, now you can now start uploading the pictures that we talked about earlier on. Because once you've uploaded the pictures, they will go through what we call the QR, quality reassurance, or I don't know what that is. But technically they are making sure that the pictures that you upload meet certain quality. If you look at the pictures on Jumia, they are somehow the same. Most of the time they have white background. Yeah, that's because that's what Jumia wants. They want a picture of the product that has white background. So that's what happens. So once the product is accepted, now it goes live, which means it now becomes available for people to start purchasing. Now, what happens is Jumia will notify you when someone places an order. I say I uploaded this TV. So I'm selling this TV and I listed it for 28,000. But actually, to arrive at the price that I will list or that will appear on Jumia, there are some things. Number one, you have to take into account your profit. Yeah, so you have to take into account your profit. Now, to determine the amount you want to make from this, you need to know probably how much you will pay for that product if it's ordered. So if it's this TV, of course, before listing it, I need to know like, okay, I don't have this product, but in case a customer comes, how much will I pay for it? So if I'll be paying for it, say 24,000, of course I can decide that I don't want to be greedy. I want to make 2,000 profit out of that. So it will be 24 plus 2. Because that's now 26,000. Now the other part is now the commission of Jumia. Now the commission differs from let me open my account and show you the commission. Now the commission that Jumia will take, so the commission is actually what Jumia will take from your sales. Yeah, so that depends, the percentage depends on the product category. So for example, since we are using an example of a TV, they will take 20%. Electronics, they take 15% actually. So they will take 15% of this total. So if you're selling for 30,000, they will take 15% of 30,000. Yeah, so that's so you have to account for that also. That's included here. And of course, if you're traveling from, for example, say you're taking a match to Nairobi, you have to account for that also in the price. Yeah, so that's how you arrive at the price, at the final price. Head over to Jumia, get an account, upload products, pictures of your product. When someone places an order, go buy that product at a cheaper price, and then take it or drop it off at Jumia drop-off locations. From there, Jumia now will deliver the product. At the end of the month, you receive your money. Now, there are some things that you need to know before you start selling on Jumia. As this one, as soon as the customer orders places an order for your product, you have 24 hours to get your item ready to ship. So you need to be checking daily that there is no order in your account. But of course, when you receive an order, they will email you. Yeah, you will receive an email that there is an order. Of course, once you receive an order, you have 24 hours to deliver that product or to make it ready for them to ship, which means you have 24 hours to take that product to Jumia location. Now, to deliver your product, there are two ways. Of course, there are two ways that you can deliver it. So the one is to prepare and drop off your package at any of their video stations. So their video stations is what I showed you. These are the ones. So these are the locations that you can. So video means vendor drop-off locations. Vendor drop-off. Yeah. So these are locations that you can drop your product there. Then the other option is, of course, to take your products and store with them. So these are for guys who have the stock. So this one for video is for us who don't have the stock, like who only have pictures. That sounds cool. So like if you have pictures, video is for you. Just drop off the product. If you have the products, you can subscribe to Jumia Express. So Jumia Express works this way. So you have to ship your products to Jumia. They will store it for you so that they take in charge of their inventory, make them quickly available for sale. So I'm sure you've seen a product that's written. Of course, if you look at here, when I'm, for example, looking at TVs, I can sort it by Jumia Express. So Jumia Express here means they have it in their warehouses. So these are guys, vendors who have taken their stock and gave it out to Jumia to store them. Of course, they will be charging you for the warehouse storage fee. The good thing about that is they will deliver it quickly. Yeah, they will deliver it quickly. Now, how do you get paid? So payments are made on monthly basis for all orders delivered in the month. So the payments are made via bank transfer or M-Pesa. So you receive either through your M-Pesa or a bank transfer. Now, something else that I found while researching this is that for you to sell on Jumia, you must be 18 plus. You have to adhere to this 48 hours fulfillment policy. Yeah, 48 hours fulfillment policy, which means you have 24 hours to deliver the product. Then, of course, they will deliver it. If you fail to do that, there is some penalty that they apply to your account. Then there is this one, 0% out of stock rate. This means that if you know you won't get the product that you've uploaded the pictures for on Jumia, you either take it out of, just put it offline. Yeah, because this will mess up your account, because there is a penalty for that also. So if a customer places an order for a product, then you are like, you know what, I won't deliver this. It's out of stock. You'll get penalty for that. Yeah, so make sure that you are listing something that you know you can deliver. Now, as you create an account, of course, I showed you when you go to create an account, they will ask you for all of this information: first name, last name, phone number, address, city, postal, product category, and all that stuff. So there you have it, guys. If you have any question, please, of course, don't hesitate. Let's talk in the comments. And of course, let's start hustling. You can start selling on Jumia without owning any product. You only need product images. That's why on Jumia, you can find that most of the products, they use the same images. Yeah, they use the same images because these guys, like, you know what? They just copy everything from each other. Yeah, so you can do that. You can do the same and be among the 40% who make 50,000 per month. Till next time, bye for now.